Good afternoon and welcome back to the Valley Stadium, this time for Redditch United against Skegness Town in the Emirates FA Cup first preliminary round, as the Reds sporting the Redditch kit this afternoon, the whites with the orange looking splendid as they walk out onto the field here for this titanic game. The weather looks like it's been carried over from Skegness to Redditch. It's overcast, it's gloomy, it's raining as well. It's going to be a thriller of a game of football here this afternoon. Redditch have made one change. It's an enforced change as well, with Harry Eden coming into the squad as Aaron Roberts was released earlier this week. It's also a return to the bench for Max Martin for the Reds. Before we get into today's game, there will be a minute silence for Kevin Solway, the former Redditch United coach and lifelong fan, sadly passed away this week. You are forever a Red. That's a lovely tribute to a lovely man. Rest in peace, Kevin. Mitchell started the game off on the front foot, and it goes to King as he holds it up well on that right hand side into Lockland towards the byline. He goes, Cameron's attempt, and it's come off the shin. It's cleared away just about by Skegness. That's the first opportunity for Redditch United with the ball into the area, but Cameron couldn't quite connect with it. The ball's coming back in again towards Cameron, and he can't finish at the back post. Another big opportunity for the number 9 as it was swung in from the right hand side. Lovely delivery that from Aram Solomon, and he just can't quite put it in. Flanagan towards Eden. He's returning to the side this afternoon. Now King. In it goes towards Lockland. He's driving forward at the defence onto his left foot. Gets a shot off. It's well blocked, and that was I think Dilly sliding in. Ball back in by Eden from the left. And there's Cameron, and he finishes. And Redditch United have the opener in the FA Cup. Third goal in his 4th home game this season, and he is on a scoring route here at the Valley as he puts the ball in Eden from the left side. Crisp ball in. He gets away from the defender, and Alex Cameron finishes at the back post, doing what he does best, and that is finding the back of the net. Such a well cushioned finish, but great ball too from Eden from the left. Warburton with a turn on his left foot, gets a shot off, and it's almost crept into that near post there. Good opportunity for the midfielder already. King giving chase to this. Bit of a wrestling match going on there, but he wins out in the end. Back heel towards Eden. Sliding in goes Bordeaux, and the ball's back into the penalty area again. Headed clear. King on the touch, trying to shift it. Flanagan's effort blocked and cleared away. Now there's another chance for Redditch United in a good position as well. They work it so well. Eden did well, escaped the challenge. Another decent ball into the mixer. Headed away by Holston, but only as far as King, and Flanagan's attempt was well blocked. There's Flanagan on the turn, on his right foot, gets across into the area. King is in there, and he heads it in. And Redditch United have a second goal against Skegness. And Danny King with his second of the season. And that was a bit of an easier one to take than the one he scored against Bromsgrove on Monday afternoon, as Flanagan's crisp delivery into the box. And it's just a really clever header to wrong foot the goalkeeper, Jake Lovelace, who can't get down as he's wrong-footed there. Just such a clever header from Danny King, and it's a deserved 2-goal lead for Redditch. Dilly Tall's been moved back to centre half this afternoon. And he plays a lovely ball out to that right-hand side. Really was a brilliant delivery across to Shambrook. Warburton now has it. Knockerland, brilliant turn away from the pressure. Gets away from 2 other challenges. Gets a shot off now. It's well blocked again, as Skegness try and put themselves onto the line. That's an offside against Warburton. That was a couple of Skegness players sliding in there. King heads it on. It'll be played back home there towards the goalkeeper Lovelace, and that's a slip. And now Cameron's in here on his right foot, and he finishes, and it's the 3rd for Redditch United. Alex Cameron with another goal this afternoon. It's 2 for him, with a brace to his name for the first time since April 2024 for the Reds, as he tucks into the bottom corner. It's not the best of clearances from the goalkeeper, and I think Hilson tried to do whatever he could with it, but slips at the vital moment and is well tucked away by Alex Cameron. Really clever finish, first time into the back of the net. Well, what to do for Skegness and Redditch have a foot inside of the second preliminary round of the FA Cup. Ball into the area, King's up there, headed away only as far as Cameron, but Kim will retrieve again on the 6-yard box and turns and shoots, but straight at Lovelace in goal. King such a handful for defenders, and yet again in there making a presence in the sweltering rain. Look at that on the screen, brilliant to see. Shamrock up to the right for Warburton. Is it such a good acquisition for the club? There's an effort just over the bar, that from Lockland. Just got his angles a bit wrong there as he got underneath the ball. Good opportunity again though for Redditch to make it a fourth in today's game. But it's unselfish across by Warburton, and the attempt is just too high from Lockland. Ball forward. And here is Eden again. Fullbacks have been tremendous this afternoon for Redditch. King in behind now. Onto his right foot, plays it across goal, and it's an attempt which is blocked. It's Lockland again. He must be thinking, what can he do to score? It's another good opportunity for him, but brilliant defending has to be said from the visiting sides. Sliding in, who was that? I think it was Kyle Radford in the end who slid in. Lovelace will take the goal kick, then up it goes. Bit of a battle there. Joe Hall goes to ground under the challenge of Luke Horn. Oh, is that a kick out there by Horn? The referee has spotted it. Clearly the management team unhappy, and Cameron runs in and pushes the striker, and there's going to be a decision to make here for the referee as he calls across the play, and that's a red card in his hand. Who's this going to be for? It's for Cameron, who's been shown the red cards by the referee, Harry Price, and we'll see it better from this angle, I'm guessing. But was there a kick out there from the Skegness striker Horn? Maybe, but in comes Cameron running in. Wasn't a bad push on the striker. Didn't charge in either. He slowed down in the last attempt, but the referee's clearly felt he's seen something. Which now with 10 men have got some work to do this afternoon. Lockland driving through the mixers, got past 3 or 4 players into the penalty area. Across it goes, flicked into Flanagan, and it's a fourth. And what a team goal this was from Redditch United. And Rhys Flanagan adds the fourth for Redditch at the start of the second half. And like against Bromsgrove, he gets in on the act. There's a lovely flip by King into the path of Flanagan, who just passes it home. Such a brilliant team goal. Lockland's run, King's flick, and Flanagan buries it into the bottom corner. Well, Skegness have battled hard, but they trail by 4 goals to 0 here. Redditch on a rout, and they're looking for more there. Harry Eden wins it back up the pitch, and now he's going to try and drive forward for Redditch United. Underlap's been made there. He finds him. It's Lockland on the ball. Overlap this time by Eden. Towards the byline he goes. Sits it back to Warburton, and he can't find the target. Hoping to get his goal this afternoon, as it was set back nicely by Eden. Really good player by Eden. He wins it back out the pitch. Plays it to Lockland. Receives it again on the overlap. And he does well to get round the challenge and plays it towards Warburton, but he just couldn't find that target, unfortunately, for Redditch United. There's a ball being played forward down the right hand side, and there's shouts for offside by the Redditch United fans to our left. This is a chance here, and it's blazed well over the bar. I think that was from Lucas Dakin, it was, who had a chance in behind there as he got himself free down the right flank. It was a good ball forward there by the Liam Adams. And it's a decent opportunity for him as well, as he curls it over the cross, well, way over the crossbar and wide by Dakin. And there you go. He is clearly onside, so the Redditch fans were wrong in their assumptions. Here is Shamrock going forward. And it goes to Lockland. That's a delicious ball into Shamrock, who's gliding through now, takes it around the keeper and does really well. Does Lovelace to get down and show him the exit. It looked all for the heavens that it'd be 5 for Redditch United, but he did well, and maybe Shamrock could have taken it maybe central, is what you'd say here. Maybe go the other way and have a go on the left foot, but he chooses his strongest foot, but maybe not quite the smartest decision. And this is brilliant to see. Max Martin's missed all of pre-season, and he's going to be coming on now for the final few minutes of the game here as he replaces Warburton in that midfield. Brilliant to see. Good feet there by Flanagan, who dances around the tackles and he plays it over the top. There's Reynolds, who's through in the centre, edge of the penalty area, trying to get himself a goal as well for Redditch United. He's still using his body well, keeping the ball nicely. Now he gives it in towards Solomon. Sets it back, flipped by Flanagan. Reynolds now, edge of the area, and he leans back too much. And that was the chance for Redditch United, but it's such good play again from the Reds. Scintillating football. Yes, against Step 5, Skegness, but you've still got to play it, haven't you? And it's a good effort for Redditch again, but Reynolds just lent a little bit too back. Here goes Reynolds again, an exciting addition from Wolves, making his second home appearance for Redditch. Solomon, is that a foul? Linesman and referee don't think it is, as it's played in by Solomon into Reynolds, into the penalty area. Solomon again, good save by Lovelace. And there'll be complaints to the cows come home. Jordan Smith felt it was fouled by Solomon. Right in front of the linesman, he thought it was more shoulder to shoulder. And the attempt as well is kept out by Lovelace, the keeper. Solomon, I have to say, he's been terrific again this afternoon. 4 by Richardson now, and Reynolds can glide forward. 1v1 against the defender. In on his left foot. Can he get the shot off this time? Can he get his first goal? And he drags it wide. Fabian Reynolds, an exciting young player. Hungry, I should say, for that first Redditch United goal. But just drags it wide at the critical moment. It will come from those soon. Yeah, it's good there from Leo Wood, fresh off the bench. Lovely touch there by Richardson down this right side as he plays it in towards Tyler Brook. Another one of those changes that Redditch have made. Ball into the penalty area. Leo Wood's in there and he chests it home, and Redditch United do have the 5th goal to mark a 5-star performance this afternoon. And Leo Wood is off the mark for the season at the end of August. And again, the cross is brilliant from Brook. All the crosses this afternoon have been brilliant from Redditch. And Leo Wood cleverly just has to chest it home. Knows that doesn't need to head it. And just comes off his chest into the back of the net to give Redditch United that 5th goal. And that is that. Redditch United have defeated Skegness Town in the Emirates FA Cup first preliminary round to put themselves into the second qualifying round to be played in a couple of weeks' time on the weekend of the 13th, I believe, as Mike Fowler will be very pleased with his side's application today. Another 4 goal scorers on the boards. Cameron with a brace, but he'll now miss, I believe it will be 3 matches for violent conduct at the very least for Alex Cameron. So he'll miss the next 2 away games at Real Bedford and away at Stamford, and he'll miss the next FA Cup game as well to be played in a couple of weeks' time. Great to see Max Martin back on the pitch after his injury which put him out of pre-season. There'll be minutes on the board for him this afternoon. Flanagan also on the score sheet, so was Danny King like they did against Bromsgrove, as well as a brace for Alex Cameron. Thank you again for your support this afternoon. We go again in a week's time at Real Bedford, but at full time here, Redditch United 5, Skegness Town 0.